Good morning. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK. It's 26th of August and I'm in uniform because we are running a stall at our local fete today, which is going to be very, very hot. I did not sleep last night because of the heat. It was too hot to sleep for me, so I fell asleep at about 7, which is really not helpful. So it's now 10:30. So if I don't get yesterday's vlog edited and it goes up tomorrow, that is why. I also failed to do my edition of what's in the bag yesterday because it was too hot. So I thought, rather than risk that happening today too, I would do it now. So here we go. This is from, where are you? Antler and Acorn, this bag. This is my first project bag when I discovered project bags. It's really pretty. It's got a little acorn on the side. And, oh okay, this is an emergency project. It's got a giant magic knot ball in it. I feel like I should know that that's from, but I don't. It's just a mixture of minis. And it's got a crochet hook in. .5mm crochet hook. It's got a 3.25mm Brittany Birch crochet hook. Obviously was keeping my options open on that one, because it's also got a 3mm crochet hook. Okay, well that explains where all my crochet hooks have gone. I think I might leave the 3mm in with that, because that would make a corner to corner blanket in an emergency, and I'm going to leave that done up as an emergency project bag. So that's quite good. I might just keep that down here, and then I'm going to put these two away. So that's that one. My other one is a bag I got from an advent set in 2017 from A Little Bit Sheepish. Oh, goodness me. This has got all sorts in it. Empty bag. A not empty bag. It's obviously left over from an Easter at some point. It's got little minis in Easter eggs. Now these are from down Sheepy Lane. These minis. Guilt-free Easter eggs. The girls would have done an Easter egg hunt for me from these. That's probably got that one in it. I think I made a pair of my designed socks out of this set. So some of these will have minis and some won't. It's got a pink one. Yeah, the green one's gone. That's because I used the green. That hasn't got any in it either, has it? No. So the green ones are empty because I definitely used the green. And then there's all different colours. Oh, and little stitch markers too. There's a little rabbit stitch marker there. Right, so I shall go through those and remove the minis from the eggs and give the eggs to my daughter who runs rainbows. I've also got CHOWGOO twist cables. I'm guessing I use those for magic loop at some point. So yeah, I've got lots of empty CHOWGOO. It's really weird because I've got all these empty ones and just one set of needles. That doesn't make sense. That's actually got some tips in it. How odd. I shall put them all together somewhere and I will work out which tips these are and deconstruct that. I've got a Lay Family Yarns and Friends from January label. That's definitely not in here. Right, so let's get all these minis out of the eggshell, shall we? And put them in this little bag, I think. They're really pretty. We can give the eggshells to my daughter for her rainbows. Oh, that was undressing itself. I might just lose the green bits of paper. I'm not throwing it on the floor. I have a recycle bin right next to me. We have a bin in the lounge that you can throw recycling in because I get so much to recycle. So if I tilt this down a bit, there we go. You see that? That's better. You don't have to see my face, you can see the minis. I'm sure that's far better to look at. Are these pretty? I'm going to make something with these. And as I said, daughter can have the empties for her rainbow group. So that can go in there. Look, little bag of minis now. That's pretty, isn't it? I shall make something with those, probably scrappy socks. So that's down Sheepy Lane's guilt-free Easter eggs. And what else have I got in here? Oh, I've got another stitch marker. That's going to have come out of that set. Good thing about doing these videos is it is making me get organised. And I'm guessing these are from the Chargos. These little, that's not. That's a pin. That's a blocking pin, that one. I can go in my blocking pins. These, however, oh, there might be blocking pins too, to be fair. Are they cable twists or are they blocking pins? I'm going to put them in here just in case they're cable twists. They look a bit small for my blocking pins, to be honest. Right, I'm going to put all those in there for the moment and I'm going to sort those out so that I know what's what. No, that is definitely not a blocking pin, it is definitely a twist tightener. Okay, so we'll sort those out. So that is now an empty project bag. So that's cool. And I have a load of Chargos that I need to sort out and crochet hooks. So what I might do, I need a basket really with all the stuff that needs to go back upstairs in, don't I? Let's pop you back up. Oh dear. So I'm now going to do my makeup and edit the vlog from yesterday, which is a tiny one because I didn't really get around to do too much yesterday. I was literally just sitting in the garden. I did some painting yesterday, that was it really, and a lot of sock knitting. I've nearly, I put the heel in that one, that's now got its heel, and then I did the toe and I'm going round and round on the heel of that one. I would have finished that yesterday if I hadn't had to have ripped out an entire toe, because instead of knitting reducing that way, I'd reduce that way, which is my normal way of doing it when I'm doing gusset socks. So I had to rip the entire toe out. So if I hadn't had to have done that, I probably would have got that little bit finished, but hopefully I'll get that done today. I might take them with me this afternoon, but historically I don't tend to get much time to knit at the Fete, to be fair. It's normally quite busy. So that's what I knit on yesterday. As I said, I mean, I'm just going to sit and knit this evening, that's for sure, because I will be wrecked. I don't know how much I'll be able to film at the Fete. I'll try and do some. I'm kind of looking forward to hitting the second-hand bookstall, having watched all of Sherry Iris's vlogs and got inspired to buy nature books. I'm looking forward to that. And I want to have a look and see if they've got any second-hand clothing there on because they normally have I hasten to say it's a junk store. It's not really a junk store, but it kind of is. And they often have like embroidered tablecloths and stuff like that on there, and second-hand clothing. And if they've got any like linen clothing, I want to try and see whether it will be suitable for embroidering on, because I figure rather than buying linen to start with, because I'm so new at doing it, buying like a second-hand linen shirt for instance and kind of cutting out panels, probably a better way of doing it. So I'm going to see what they've got, if I get time. Sometimes it's so busy you don't get off the stall, so we will see. I mean, there's 5 of us or 6 of us on the stall, so we might do, but we'll see. Sometimes it gets really busy. But yeah, my t-shirt. Love this t-shirt. Right, I'm going to sort my makeup out and do that editing. I'm sorry about the background noise. That would be my neighbour and his leaf blower again. So it's 29.5 degrees, probably nearer 30. And we're heading off to the Fete. Ian's acting as my chauffeur today. He's not going to stay, he's going to go back and look after the animals. And they've actually cancelled the dog show at our Fete because it's going to be so hot today. So they're encouraging you not to bring your animals with you today. So we're going to have some very hot people, I think. Hopefully we have a gazebo and some shade. If not, hubby will be coming back very rapidly with a hat for me. But I'm sure we will. We normally do. Oh yeah, we're going to have a glorious, glorious weather for it, so hopefully it'll be a good one. We, as guide leaders, we all help out and we get some of the funds from the Fetes. They share some of the funds with us. So it's good fundraising for our units. And some of our girls will be there helping out as well. And we're doing glitter tattoos, which involves glue and glitter. So that's going to be fun. Carnival games and a form of beer pong, if you're familiar with that, only it involves sweets instead of alcohol. Basically bouncing ping pongs into cups with sweets in, and the kids win the sweets. So yeah, always makes me laugh the fact that we do that one. But that's what we're going to do. Whether I can show you any of it, as I said, will depend on A, how busy we are, B, how hot it is, and you know, how much I'm melting, and see whether I can make sure I don't get the kids in it. That'll be the biggest thing. But yeah, that's where we're going. Right, I'm back from the Fete. I didn't do too much filming at the Fete, I did an awful lot of talking. And Dan's just come in with this in his hand, which is the door handle to our toilet. And it's the original door handle from 1920. I mean, it really has seen better days, but in the interest of someone not getting shut in the toilet, we are just trying to find a screw so we can fix it. But how cool is that? It's an old-fashioned Bakelite one. It's broken on the end. I think we might need a new door handle for the toilet, really. Right, so we're on an emergency trip out for my youngest, who has a flat tyre and is now sitting at a service station that isn't too far away from where we live. We should be there in about 20 minutes hopefully. She just rung me from the motorway and said, "Mum, there's something wrong with my car, it's really shaking," and I could hear the flat tyre in the background. Bless her little cotton socks. So we are off to go do a child rescue. I'm sure you can see this, but I think we can safely say she had a flat tyre, bless her. She's completely gone off the... Oh yeah, maybe throw a torch on it quickly. There we go, look. Yeah. Bless her heart. Oh, that's one of those all's well that ends well.